It's my job. People needed dinos. If I kept them in dinos.
And then your buddies, started cloning and presumably selling them.
I mean, not only that, they would go. They wouldn't. Once it was theirs, I didn't give a fuck what they did with them. But what they were doing is they were just, you know, they would go and they started buying everything from somebody else, and just started cloning it. And I was useless. There was no use for me anymore. The only use they. So basically, I went from keeping everybody in wyverns and, what was something else? Wyverns.
Gigas?
Uh, no, gigas.
Bananas?
No, but
Raptors?
I went from keeping them in wyverns and X-Rexes to just X-Rexes and only needed when there was boss fights.
So you just became obsolete.
Yeah, that's it. So I quit playing.
Okay, well, you don't need me, and I don't need this game, so.
That's it. Not to mention stutter step, lag everywhere you go, all constantly. Fucking 3 second rewinds, 3 second rewinds, 3 second rewinds. I'd put something in a box or in a fucking tech box, rubber band at just the right time to where I never even made it to the box. I just got tired of it. I got tired of dealing with it. And people fucking playing PvE are toxic as fuck. They go around and just spam build pillars everywhere. And not only that, it makes it laggy. It makes it so fucking laggy.
I can only assume they're PvPers who are, upset about PvE existing. So they're trying to run people out of the PvE servers.
Probably. I mean, that's highly probable.
It's like, oh no, y'all don't want to play PvP. Well, fuck you. We'll just make your PvE server shit. So you got to come over here and we can kill you.
Well,
I've never understood why people are so, I guess, obsessed with killing noobs and killing people who don't, like, okay, so you're super strong and powerful, a hoorah, top class, but you are scared to let someone build up.
that's it. 100%. That's it.
Oh God, if we don't wipe them out, our status as
No.
alpha tribe, mega tribe, it'll be gone. But aren't you guys? Aren't you king shit? Don't you run this way? Well, not if someone takes over. Not if a single player destroys everything.
They just don't want nobody to make progress. Plain and simple.
We're the only ones allowed to have cool shit.
They're just afraid that if somebody comes in and builds herself up, that they're gonna fucking be able
to bully them.
Right.
Here's where they won't be able to bully them.
They'll be able to, at the very least, be able to defend themselves, and they don't want that. That's why the minute somebody starts using tech of any kind, be it a generator or whatever, they start raiding. It's like, uh-oh, they're starting to, get good shit. They're starting to get somewhere.
So essentially what you need to do is you need to take all your tech shit to a random server, fucking get everything you need there.
Well, that's just it. You need electricity unless you do batteries. If you could do batteries and run your shit, that'd be fine, because the minute you drop a generator, somebody in PvP is gonna come fuck you up. That's why your base stayed so non-bothered forever. There was not no point. Yeah, there was no point. You didn't have nothing.
That they knew of.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that for a while I was staying in pretty fresh supply of meat. To be fair, people needed food. They could have raided the fuck out of me and get a meal.
Yeah, I mean, you kept what you needed, but there was no refrigerators. There's no.
It didn't look like anything special.
No.
And then you came along with all your high-tech bullshit.
A generator for power to
How
run a
dare
refrigerator.
How dare you bring a
And some
fucking
air conditioner.
generator into my caveman fishing society?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Mm-hmm.
You monster.
And it could have just been, you know, because
Could have just been dumb luck.
could have been random, yeah.
They
People.
didn't notice me and the noise fucking attracted them.
No, no. When I say dumb
I know,
luck,
but just some random guy.
you jump in the server. People
Yeah.
go to different servers constantly. That's what they do. They live for it.
I
Nope.
guess I'd need to try it, but I don't see what the fucking joy is in throwing yourself at something until they die. It don't seem like it feel rewarding at all.
Well, technically, they don't throw themselves. They throw their spinos.
Same fucking
Or stegos, I mean.
Same difference in my opinion. And technically, you could throw yourself at it and make it run and it just take forever.
Ages. Ages and ages and ages and ages. You know how long it'd take? Because it's a one bullet.
Years.
You'd have to die at least, I mean, if it was like my turret, 1,000 times for each turret. 1 to 2 bullets. We'll highball it at 2 bullets, so you do the math.
Yeah. I don't understand what's because it's not like it's a plan. You know, alright, this person's online. This is a battle that we've been fighting for. It's just like, okay, ha, they're offline. They die now. I don't understand what's so rewarding about that. Like, I understand breaking into a base despite all the fucking defenses and stealing shit. I get that. Thief Simulator sounds pretty fucking fun.
It's a power trip, son.
I know, but still.
That's why
I
they
get
do
it.
Power trip. Oh, you said you didn't get it. You said
I get that it's a power trip, but I don't get why it's one people would enjoy, I guess. I understand power fantasies, but I don't see.
that's all it is. In my opinion, that's all it is.
Fair.
They want to be top dog. No matter where.
On every server.
On every server. Yep. Went to this one server with Goon, and what the PvPers had done was built a thatch base around spawn, so you would spawn in a hut, and you couldn't get out of it. The only reason I got out of it is I had to lay down, and my feet would stick out of the wall, and Goon tranked me and drug me out through the wall. It's the only way I could get out. Whenever I spawned into that room, there was 7 corpses, people, laying in that motherfucker where they got in and couldn't get out. Yep. My first trip on Crystal Isles, I spawned in behind a behemoth fence and just got lucky that where it went out into the water, there was enough space for me to swim under it. And then I spawned in a wall, behemoth wall one time.
You spawn in one?
In a wall, yes. You had to stand there, punch the wall until you passed out, and then you could get free. I sat there for like, because it was my character, dude. It was the only character I had. I sat there for like 20 minutes jumping around, moving, and then
Trying to get the fuck out.
I hit, and I noticed that I was running out of stamina, and the stars started filling up. I was like, okay, and I just started wailing on that motherfucker, dude. I wailed on it, and passed out and stood up. But, you know, people, they make it toxic. Like I said, if I go into it, and I'm strongly considering it because I really like this game, is I got ARK groups that I'm in that sell loaded bases for PvP and PvE.
You're tempted to buy a base and get back into it.
Yeah, but if I do it, I'll just buy a base that comes with max tame fucking shit.
So you don't have to worry about building the fuck up.
Right, and then I will solely server jump and crush motherfuckers. It's like, and you think about all the time spent in, you think about all the time you spent building up, and it's like $20 to come with everything you would ever need. Perfect defenses from anybody that would try to raid you. You know what I mean? Or at least, you know, maybe not perfect, but they would have to really work to wipe you.
Right.
Yeah.
Not something that someone's just going to come in and do for shits and giggles. No.
Tech turrets and all kinds of shit. The machine gun turrets work great against fucking AI. The goddamn
They're there to keep fucking you know,
wild dinos at bay. But when it comes to PvP, I feel like the tech fucking the tech cannons or whatever the fuck they're called. Remember we got shot by them whenever we went in to do that maze or whatever.
Yeah.
Those would be ideal because they run off of element, and especially on Gen 2. I'm
considering.
Oh, dude, I go to Gen 2. PvE is one of the worst fucking servers to go and try to do anything. So fucking laggy.
I think I remember. I think you had me go there to help you with element or something.
Yeah,
or
yeah, I did a couple times.
Yeah, I remember.
So, remember what happened was I got too far away from the terminal and I had to have you spawn in and punch me back up to it.
Yeah.
Remember? Anyway, so I'm meeting this guy to buy, for argument's sake, we're going to say a max stat giga. I don't know what it was. I had 25,000 polymer on me. So I load in and I'm, you know, Iron Man suiting over to the guy's base, and it's random, but every now and again Gen 2 servers players will just get kicked from it for however long, and then it rewinds for 15 to 20 minutes.
Do a little rollback.
That's exactly what it is, a little rollback. Okay, that's fine. I talked to the guy. I messaged him on Facebook. He's like, dude, it happens all the time.
I get it.
We'll get back in, you know, just bear with me. Yeah, we will get this deal done. You know, I'm not, you know, it's not no shit. And I'm like, okay, so, you know, eventually I load back in, and it rewound me to a point where I didn't exist in that server and took my entire fucking inventory. Shit you not. That's exactly, it rewinded me to the point to...
came in like 15 or so minutes before.
Yeah, exactly. If I'd have been there, whatever, like 30 minutes prior, I would have had all my shit.
No.
It rewinded me to a point where I didn't exist in that server and all my shit was gone, dude. I was so fucking mad.
Dude.
I told that dude, I said, look, dude, this ain't no joke. This ain't no lie. All my shit's gone. I got to transfer back, get some more polymer, and come back. Because whatever it was.
You wanted the thing.
Whatever it was max stat. I wanted it. And sure enough, I left, got more polymer, and went back. But I was fucking mad as a sumbitch.
Probably assumed it was going to happen again the entire time.
I did. Yes, the fuck I did.
I think it would happen twice at that point. It's just like, okay, I'm done with it.
I'd have been like, yeah, fuck it. You can keep it.
This ain't worth it. I'm sorry, dude.
You can keep it.
If you want to bring it over here.
Yeah, you can keep it. But yeah, I had, that was the worst deal I ever had go sour. Had this one guy that just refused to unclaim whatever it was. He kept saying, drop the bag, drop the bag, drop the bag, drop the bag. I was like, dude, I'll stand here, you unclaim it, I'll drop the bag, and then I'll come claim it. You know, you come over here, I'll come over here. No, you drop your bag, you drop your bag, you drop your bag. I guess he wanted to run up and try to snake my shit. And I was just like...
Either that or he was thinking you were going to try and run up and snake his shit. One of the two.
I ended up leaving. I told him, I said, here's the deal. You either unclaim that motherfucker and I drop this bag, or I'm leaving. I ain't fucking with this shit. If I ain't got time, I'll buy the motherfucker somewhere else.
I ain't playing this game.
Yeah. Fucking the center had a boy, he had DC'd, hit the chat. He says, I need some help. You know, can anybody help me? I have DC'd my whatever. I know exactly where it's at. He just kept dying. He just kept dying. He kept dying. That motherfucker ended up buying 3 wyverns, 2 fucking Deinonychuses, 1 rock drake, and I ended up getting like almost 100,000 polymer from that guy. Yeah. He bought all kinds of shit, and then gave me a yellow max stack blood wyvern for helping him out.
I remember.
Yep.
I remember that wyvern.
I can't remember what I call it. Maybe mellow yellow or something like that.
Mellow yellow sounds right.
Something like that. But yeah. Sure did.
Got a green and yellow one named 7 Up.
Yeah. I met some pretty cool people. I met another boy. He come in to buy a blood wyvern. Ended up buying 2 blood wyverns, a crystal wyvern, and maybe a Deinonychus. Maybe a set of Deinonychus or Deinonychus eggs.
Well, if you end up spending $20 to, become a server wiper,
I'm telling you.
I think I might have to join in on that.
I've thought about it ever
See what all
since.
the fuss is about.
I've thought about it ever since I joined that group. Whenever I was playing, anytime I play this fucking game, I think about that. Starting a goddamn...
Just to see what it's like on the dark side.
Yeah. I'd be the type of motherfucker to go up to the base and be like, give me 20 polymer and I'll leave. I'll leave right now. Never see me again. 20 polymer. Drop 20 polymer and I'll leave. You know. Give me that... What's something piss water? Give me that little Debbie you got right there. Give me your little Debbie and I'll leave. You don't, shit's going down. It's gonna get real.
Just run a fucking mafia type fucking ring in all the servers, but for like the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
Give me 3 raw meat. You're good to go.
This week it's gonna be 4 raw meat.
Hope you can pay up.
You better.
Otherwise, your kneecaps are about to be non-existent.
We're coming in for some fucking.
You better have us a nice steak dinner prepared when we get there.
I'm gonna need 3 pebbles. I need 3 rocks. No, scratch that. Make it 1 rock and 1 piece of metal. I'm looking to make a sickle. I would. I'd roll out with a max stack nigga, stego, snow owl, whatever the fuck else. Be like, you want me to leave? Give me 20 polymer. You want to get wiped out? And I'll take your polymer.
I'll take all of it.
You can walk out here right now, drop your shit, walk away. I'll cry up everything and leave.
Never hear from me again. Unless you just happen to have the unfortunate effect of being on a different server.
That's right. Roll up. It'd be the high-tech ones. I'm going to need 4 element. You can't do nothing with 4 element. You can't. You can't do shit with 4 element. Maybe you power your suit 1 time. Refill 1 thing, maybe. I'm going to need 4 element, a candy bar, and a veggie cake. I'm gonna need a veggie cake, 4 element, and whatever else. Now listen, buddy. Last month's payment was late. I'm gonna need you to be on time this month.
I'm upping the price. 5 element.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. It is. I just.
Get a stupid ass weekly payment type thing. You could get a pretty good racket going.
Yeah, right.
Like, alright, you're paying me protection money, motherfucker. Post up on a server for a bit, just run that racket and head back.
Yeah. I'll tell you though, in all honesty, it's something to talk about, and it'd be nice to, it'd be okay, but after being fucking bullied,
after being the guy on the other
so much, I just couldn't do it, man. I don't think I could do it. The only...
That's why you'd ask for the dumbest shit possible.
One time, we actually pulled off a raid. Me and the toxic... I can't remember. It was the guy we got all his dinos killed. That guy. That guy, we got all his dinos killed. Okay, so we are on a map looking to tame something. And we go around a corner and Randomly, pop, 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 pop. Turret. Wasted me, the Wyvern, and Toxic was pissed. He's like, dude, we're going back. I was like, man, it was an accident. You know.
We're going back.
He's like, we are going to fuck back, and we are going to take their shit. I'm like, okay. We ended up getting like 15 or 20 tames, a bunch of fucking resources, and all kinds of shit.
How the fuck do you get tames from that shit?
The cryo fridges.
Oh, so you just raid the cryo fridges?
You can just raid everything. You either got to destroy it or.
But if you destroy it and get the shit, it's yours, I guess?
Yeah.
Neat.
If I say, for example, PvE or PvP, I cryo up this fucking flying monkey.
Mm-hmm.
Drop the cryopod. You pick it up, uncryo it, it's yours.
Oh, that's handy.
Yeah. You ain't got to unclaim nothing, really.
That makes trading a lot easier than I thought.
Yeah, you just cryo it up, drop the cryopod, and whoever uncryos it becomes theirs. Had an argument with the boy at the fucking Green Ob, just that thing. That'll never work, blah, blah, blah. I said, dude, just pick it up, uncryo it. If it doesn't work, you know.
No skin off your teeth.
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
You can really get some dumbass motherfuckers, too. It was aggravating.
I would like to join, I guess, an ARK Discord, a server where private server only raids that happens are amongst the other players. I guess if that makes sense.
Or planned, you know, like
Yeah.
a plan raid would be
Raid
alright.
window at however many points of the day or whatever point of the week. Maybe like once a week for however many hours. It's basically the purge.
Yeah. A fucking PvP. Even thinking about it, it gives me chills. It's like, oh my god.
Not again.
Not again.
Got PTSD.
Not again. I could join an alpha tribe right now. If I had PS Plus, I could join an alpha tribe right now.
Every fucking time we talk about PvP arguments, I could join an alpha tribe right now.
I know. That's it. I could. Facts.
That's your go-to.
My buddy X. He's been trying to get me to join his fucking tribe. I'm the reason X started playing this game.
What did we play? What did I play X with?
Blackout. We met X in Blackout.
Sure. I didn't remember where we met him. I knew you would though.
X is one of the few, people that I've actually called and fucked with at work. Like, he worked at Advanced Auto.
I remember you telling me about
Yeah,
this.
he worked at Advanced Auto in New York City, and I worked at an auto shop. And I called up there and I was like, "Here, I'm gonna need a time belt kit for 1999 Subaru Impreza, dual overhead cam, blah blah this, blah blah that, and I'm gonna need that delivered too." He's like, "All right, yeah." And I knew as soon as he picked up the phone, I got lucky too, because he's the one that answered the goddamn phone. As soon as he picked up the phone, I could tell it was him. You know, I done spent so much time talking on the mic with that boy.
You knew it was him.
I was like, and I just laid into it, just rattled off, because, you know, I am a professional mechanic. And he's like, "Yeah, we deliver, absolutely." He's like, "What's your address?" And I gave him the address, and he's like, "Justified, is that you?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you." I mainly wanted to see if he really did, because he's a major league stoner. I really wanted to see if he did work at Advance. And he did, yeah, he sure did. It was hilarious. X is good people. I got another story I'll tell you, but I can't tell you why I'm live streaming. Not while I'm live streaming, I can't. Just because.
That's a story for closed doors.
Yeah. You'll understand why once I tell you. You'll be like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
But yeah, ARK server is a tight-knit group. I think.
Like, I really can't carry that. It's ridiculous. Yo, welcome. What's up?
Oh my god, you're famous.
I know, right?
Three's a crowd. Remember to like, comment, and oh my
No,
god,
no, shut up.
4 people.
Don't pay no attention
Oh
to that
my
boy.
god.
Don't pay no attention to that fool. He's talking shit.
Remember to like, comment,
No.
and subscribe.
You don't gotta do none of that shit. Fuck that shit. It irritates the fuck out of me when somebody does that, man. You know, it's like...
They say it like 5 times
I
before the video starts.
know.
Like, alright guys, remember, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and remember to comment down below, and we'll get right into this. But, you know, blah, 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 and remember, guys...
What really gets me is I'm impatient.
I know.
So I'll load up a video, and then they do the introduction. And they do this, and I get it, you know, I understand.
What's up, guys? It's Surfer Dude, $29.99 here.
And I gotta say that there has been a couple introductions that were pretty cool. You know, they were, you know, quick, to the point, you know, so on and so forth. But then there's other times it's like, dude, can you just shut the fuck up and tell me what I'm here to learn, you know?
Especially when it's like a fucking 3-minute video and 2 minutes are spent. Alright guys, so this is how you do this. Before we get into this, remember to da 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 da. And yeah, we'll get right into it. So as you can see, we can get right here. But guys, before I show you how to do this, remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video with all your friends, and we'll get right into it. Walk about 3 feet to the left. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need is here. Before I tell you what you need, remember guys.
The ones that don't bother me so much is they'll say it. They'll say whatever it is they're getting ready to go over. And they'll be like, watch this video at the end if you like the content. You know, now that, okay, but the ones that do it right out the gate, you know, bam, bam, no, they're like, if you like the video. You know, it's not like just, you know, whatever.
I think my least favorite version of that is it does it right at the beginning, but it's the if you like it, but it's always in the most obnoxious tones, like the intro plays. Remember, if you guys like my content, like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get right into it. They always got the most obnoxious voice possible.
I feel that.
It's like they're trying to say, if you like it, do this shit, but in reality it just means do it. Come on, do it.
Yeah.
Do it, pussy.
That's pretty much it. I know why. Look, I just dropped 30, 40, 50 pounds right there, probably. 28 at least. Why am I so damn heavy? I should be able to carry 300 easily. What do we got now? Nope, still can't carry 300.
Look at the belly on that guy. He's fucking fat as fuck.
I still can't carry 300. Damn, dude, that sucks.
Drop all your shit.
Still ain't gonna be able to carry 300.
I can't move. Fat.
Move now, bitch. I guess whoever come in didn't like what they see.
Would that be?
I don't know.
Just have a talk.
I don't know. No, yeah, nobody says nothing ever.
There.
Doesn't make
Ain't got
any
that big a
sense.
fan base yet.
That never makes no sense, man. Like,
They just want to watch the content. They don't want to socialize.
well, if they wanted to watch the content, why would they stay and watch it? Why would they just leave? If I drop in on a massive, and I've done this on massive, you know, live chat or whatever, where it's just spamming it, and you know, I won't say nothing because they're busy. You know, I'm here to just check out whatever it is they're doing. But casual like this, yeah, I'll drop in and talk to people, you know, and shoot the shit with them.
Fair.
You know, it kind of feels like creepy not to. You know what I mean?
Fair.
It's like, I'm just gonna hide over here in the corner and watch you.
They're giving you alert.
I'm watching you, motherfucker. Just remember, I'm watching you.
Like that fucking one bitch off monster thing.
Yeah.
Always watch.
Yeah. That's stupid bitch. Oh, not enough. I need 600 in total, and I pulled out 994 from the goddamn smithing table. 594. Sorry, I said that wrong.
Little D.
Just enough. By 44. That is dope.
Little do you know the reason they're not talking is I scared them off with all of my like, comment, and subscribe bullshit.
Oh, that's possible. I would leave. If somebody dropped in on if I dropped in on a live chat and it immediately hit me with that, I'd be like, yeah, peace. Later
At least
on,
if you couldn't tell they were
lunch.
being sarcastic.
I mean, yeah, true. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure between the two of us, they could tell I was sarcastic.
Not everybody gets. I mean, I don't give two shits on a donkey
Fair.
fuck less, but
I'm just saying.
not everybody gets sarcasm. Like it just
Yeah, fair.
doesn't
They're great.
register to them.
Nothing goes over their head, they'd catch it.
That's it, right? Kind of remind you of that one fucker.
That's why I made that reference.
Oh yeah, yeah, I just caught that. Oh, all that organic polymer's gone too. Ain't it? That's not a problem.
Organic.
Organic.
Polymer.
Organic.
Statistics show.
Shut the fuck up.
Stick show that organic
Shut the
polymer.
fuck up right now. I haven't punched you in a long time. You want to fix that? Shut the fuck up. We can fix that for you if you want. The last time you got punched in the face.
Middle school.
Well, this is gonna hurt.
Here, guy fucking 3 times my size played on the football team and couldn't punch to save his fucking life.
Are you saying he's a bitch?
No, but he just couldn't punch. Or at least
Fair.
it definitely didn't feel like he could punch.
You just got so much cushion.
Yeah, that might be an issue.
I would like, I mean, I'm not, but I'd like to be big like you guys just to see.
What it's like.
Yeah, just like when you get hit. Because as a skinny feller, when you get hit, you got no cushion.
You feel it in your bones.
Oh yeah, you feel that shit. Like instantly, but being a big feller, I'd like to know, you know, just how durable you guys are.
Relative strength size. Another middle school fight. Gabe Patton. I fought him twice. First fight he ever did, he fucking threw me to the ground, fucking wailed on my stomach for like, I want to say 10 straight seconds. I just kind of got up, just kind of laughing.
I feel like as a big feller, being
As long as they don't,
hit.
like, hit you square on in the fucking gut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I've only been genuinely gut punched once, and it was by Simon. Granted, we were just fucking each other up in general.
Fair.
Fucking,
How do you make a run?
kind of thinking about the time where me, Simon, Kane, and Avery, and Ethan would just kind of sit in a circle and see who could slap someone the hardest before they did anything about it.
Oh yeah, we used to do that shit all the
Yeah.
time. Go trading punches.
Now I'm just thinking about it though. Yeah, Simon was. He also fucking took a hot dog stick or whatever, fucking off, accidentally fucking nearly stabbed me, fucking cut me along my side here.
I got one for you. My cousin Ellis Johnson was always a tiny fucker, always a little guy, right? And we always traded punches. And that little bastard, and I shit you not, he never, ever once got me to flinch or anything, but I'd always let him go first. And he, right here in the arm, he'd hit me, and I'd draw back, and I'd hit him and make him step at least 2 to 3 steps back. Every fucking time I hit him, it would knock him back. I hit him in the arm and knock him back.
Sent him back.
And that little fucker would not give up, man. I'm talking hour, 2 hours stand there trading punches. That little bastard never give up. And I hit him for every fucking thing I had, too. He would, too. He'd fucking roll back, and to be a little guy, he had a fucking swing on him, but he just never could get enough of a swing, or, you know, didn't have enough oomph. But that little bastard never give up, dude. And I'm telling you, when I when I tell you I knocked him back with every fucking punch to the arm, I'm not exaggerating. He'd take a couple steps back, and then he'd lean in and take them 2 steps back and hit me in the arm. It was like giving him a little, a run at it, I guess. I shit you not. That little bastard, for what it's worth, he never give up. Never could win, because I'd never give up either, but it's like he's hitting this wall, and I'm hitting a goddamn, I don't know, puppy.
Why are you hitting puppy?
Yeah.
What did they
he never even make me move, flinch, or nothing, and I hit him, and he'd always take a couple steps back.
Couple non-fight stories. My friend Bradley, first off, he's the guy who stole my fedora. Didn't steal it so much as he grabbed it.
Took it and never give it back.
Yeah, and I didn't really care too much to ask for it back. He probably would have given it back if I asked for it.
Fair.
Anyway, he was a nice dude. Anyway, he flat out fucking tricked me into trying vodka once on the bus.
Huh.
Took a sip of it.
Puked your guts out?
Anything else from him again.
Took a sip of it. Roles reversed. Me. I'm you. Took a sip of it. Proceeded to drain the bottle. And then give it back to him empty. And have done it. Here. Oh! Right in the middle. God and everybody. Ah, thanks, man. That was delicious. Spend the rest of the day at school plastered.
And the second one, I think I've told you this before at some point, but me, Dakota, fucking Kelly, I want to say Bradley, maybe? He was a fucking junior when I was a sophomore, so. Anyway. But, we were all sitting at our table playing D&D. And everyone was getting pretty loud, and someone essentially yelled at us all to shut up. Or some shit, because everything got real quiet. No one was saying a word. And we started picking up again, da-da-da. Or it might have just been the rare occurrence where everyone kind of goes quiet for no reason.
Yeah.
But,
I don't know why this fucking thing ain't producing no goddamn oil, but it's pissing me off. I come in at one time and it was just loaded. Now it's just not.
Everyone was talking, shooting the shit, and then suddenly, above all the voices, you could hear some fucking, hear someone, never knew her name, didn't know anything, but fucking scream at the top of her lungs, pissed off, because I might be pregnant! And it took everything in my power, because everyone shut up when they heard that. It took everything in my power not to go, and I'm the dad!
Oh, I would've. Damn right I would've. Fucking right, I'd have said something sarcastic. Something about the pull-out method, probably.
Took everything in my power.
Uh,
That didn't stop me from laughing my ass off, though.
I was gonna tell you something now, I forgot what the fuck it was. I can't remember.
Pissed.
I bet. Oh, I do remember. So, again, Ellis, a little scrawny fucker, we worked together for a while, and this is how bad it was. We would always wrestle and fight each other, and we're out on lunch break, and we start wrestling. Like, I'm trying to whip his ass, he's trying to whip my ass, but we're just playing.
It's a friendly fight.
Everybody, but Lee Shepard. We were all right out there where everybody goes out to smoke, and me and that motherfucker are wrestling, and everybody's, oh my God, break him up. God damn, he's gonna fucking kill him, Jesus Christ. Everybody starts freaking out, and Lee's like, calm down, they're just playing. No, look at them, goddamn, we're gonna kill each other. He's like, dude, they're just playing. And then we didn't really even know Lee, but he could tell.
Yeah.
You know, me and that boy grew up together. We just horsing around. And then that little I'm telling you, I've never seen Ellis scared in my life, right? And we're at work. I'm in a badass mood. Like, I am in the worst possible fucking mood. And he's got one of them, you don't give, it's a, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck attitude. I don't know how to,
Okay.
I don't know how to describe it. He's just got a really shitty attitude.
You don't give two fucks.
And he come over there fucking with my workstation. And for me, to be to the left of whatever, to be to the left of whatever I'm doing worked better for me. And he come over and tried to take my fucking station. And dude, I snatched that motherfucker up by the shirt collar and I drew back, and you could legitimately see the color fade from his face. I mean, he threw up his hands, but he turned as white as that fucking wall right there, like, oh my god, I'm gonna die.
He was going down swinging.
He was going down swinging, but that boy's face, you could legitimately, we're all tan, right?
Yeah.
That boy's face turned white as a piece of paper. But he threw his hands up, you know, like he was like, oh god,
He was shitless, but he was about to fucking go out, at least trying.
here we go. He's like, I'm about to get him fed to me, but I ain't backing down. None of us ever had the intelligence to back down from a fight. Oh, okay, you want to fight? Alright, let's do it. I may get my ass whooped, but you gonna know I was there. I'm at least gonna reach out and scratch you on the motherfucking nose. I'd never seen him, and I immediately withdrew. You know, immediately let him go, because I could tell that I really scared the shit out of him. I was like, fuck, I can't do that, you know. Me and him had only ever really gotten to 2 fist fights. And, both times he got hurt pretty bad. And we were in fucking work. Fucking Brewster, Sam Lucas, everybody's like, oh my god, he's gonna kill him.
I think my favorite fight that really wasn't a fight, because it was just so stupid. It was over here. Okay. And it was the guy who later, when I was in middle school over in fucking
Oh, yeah, talking about this.
Was, tried to convince everyone that I hit him upside the head with a fucking trombone or some shit, and that he was just so terrified of me.
Yeah,
anyway, I have told you about this one. He was, the entire time we were in music class, he was trying to get me to go to the bathroom. He wanted to kick my ass in the bathroom. Don't know why, but he was like, yeah, we're going to the bathroom, we're going to fucking fight. No, we ain't.
We're gonna fucking fight? Oh my god, that's nasty.
This was before I came out, so this was extra nasty.
That's nasty.
Anyway.
You'll fucking fight.
He was convinced that he was getting me in the bathroom and was going to kick my ass. And I told him, no, I ain't going to the bathroom. I'm not stupid, and I don't like to fight.
Down now.
So, no, I ain't going to the bathroom. So, eventually he gave it a rest for class once the teacher started watching him. But regardless,
I should have fucking... I should have went down there and told him, and be like, dude, if you want to fight him, pick on somebody, pick on one of his friends. That'll get him going. Go over there and make fun of, fuck with somebody that's one of his buddies. Don't fuck with him, because he's just going to ignore the fuck out of you. Fuck with one of his buddies, and he'll really see her come out.
I don't think Dakota remembers it, but we were the last 2 people aside from him who left class. Guess he was expecting he was going to catch me off guard in the hallway and kick my ass. So, we're walking down, you know the fucking hallway right as you go into that school, to the right.
I do.
We were walking down that hallway and get just to the office more or less.
Yeah, he's running up behind you.
Yeah, fucking tackles me to the ground, just and runs. Just ran up, hit me twice in the side after he tackled me and ran. I got up laughing my ass off. Dakota was stunned but laughing his ass off.
And I would have been chasing him. I'd be like, oh, get back, you done. Don't start something you can't finish, motherfucker. Get back here, bitch.
If he actually hurt me, I probably would have chased him down.
Actually hurt, goddamn, he knocked me down. That's enough for me to be fucking one mad-ass motherfucker.
If I actually felt a little pain from that, I probably would have chased him down. But, I mean, it just...
No, you wouldn't have. You're too big of a teddy bear.
I mean, I don't know. When I genuinely get hit by someone I don't like, I mean, That's the main reason I ended up fighting Gabe Paxton twice.
I know, but
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, but it just genuinely felt like
Oh, I bet.
it, like, genuinely didn't even try. It just kind of made
Probably
me
didn't know
laugh.
what the fuck he was doing.
Probably not. My second favorite one, this one, he's kind of my friend now. I haven't talked to him in years. He was like that friend that you're not really friends with because you don't know a lot about each other, I guess.
Fair.
He's just that
It's
guy.
an acquaintance.
Yeah.
So.
Bit further than acquaintance, not quite a friend.
Fair.
Known him all my fucking life, more or less.
And know nothing about him.
Yeah, more or less. Jacob Hendricks. Fucking. Apparently, he thought that I had been shit talking him for some shit. Another big guy like me, too. Fucking. My size are a little bit bigger.
Fair.
And, again, it was over here. I was sitting. Not even me and Dakota. It was just me at that point.
Marshall's a fighter, too. Marshall don't take no fucking shit neither.
Fair bit. Fucking, I was sitting in front of the library or some. No, it was either the library or art class. One of the two. And I fucking turn around just in time to see him rush me. He fucking slams me into a wall. Like, I was confused as fuck more than anything because I thought I was on good terms with him.
You went to East, right?
Yeah. Well, I didn't go to the high school.
You did not go to the high school? Oh.
I didn't go to the high school. My high school was Gainesville.
Well, at East,
Oh.
there is... I'll describe it in just a minute.
I think I was taken to East once for some reason, but not enough to really know.
Fair. I'll show you in just a second. Sammy Morgan, we used to always fuck with each other. And we were both short-fused and didn't mind a fight. The way I met Sammy was this girl, Kristen, and he was being right down flat out rude to her. And she come to me fucking bawling like a baby because this motherfucker's fucking with her. And he was in the gym, and the way the gym's set up, there's a row of bleachers. There's a door on both sides. Door to the cafeteria, door that goes out towards the attendance office or whatever the fuck it's called. And I'm coming out of the cafeteria and I see him halfway going to the gym, going out the other side. I fucking run around and got in front of him. Instead of getting behind him and following him, I fucking took off sprinting. Sprint all the way around that motherfucker, and right as he got up to the door, I stepped up in his face and I said, "Look here, you little motherfucker." And I told him just what I thought. And he immediately apologized. It was a misunderstanding. He didn't realize that he had hurt her feelings. He was just teasing her. Just playing, and didn't realize that he hurt her feelings. And he apologized to me, and he apologized to her. After that, me and Sam had become pretty much best friends. Until about 15 years later, he got real bad on heroin, and I quit talking to him. That's the reason why I quit talking to Sam. Anyway, so the way the hallway gets, it's a T shape. At the end of the T, or at the bottom of the T, I guess I should say, is the driver's ed class. I'm coming out of driver's ed, and at this time Sammy's coming down the hallway from whatever class. It's irrelevant. And I'm getting right to the intersection to where I'm gonna make my right, and I see him. And man, I fucking took off sprinting like a motherfucker. Jump, shoulder check that motherfucker into the wall. He falls down, jumps up. Oh, damn you to fight me, god damn you ever did shit, blah blah blah. I was like, what's the matter, Sam? Did I catch you off guard? Just fucking with him. And then I'd say about solid 4 years, I'll say. 3 or 4 years we'd done been graduated. We were all partying up at my house, and my cousin had boxing gloves. I probably told you about this. And my buddy Willie Nathan Scott, big dude, is a fucking powerhouse, but he throws fucking punches like a goddamn freight train. Like if he hits you, You go to sleep. I promise
If
you.
he hits.
If he hits you, you go take a little nap. But the odds of him hitting you, if you know what you're doing, is slim to none. So me and Willie go first. He hit Nathan. Me and Nathan go first. He'd throw a punch, I'd lean back and stick him. He'd throw a punch, I'd lean back. He'd throw him like, yes, dude. I'm like, you got years.
Fucking wind up going
You
on.
got years to get away from them punches, man. I'd die of old age before he hit me in the head. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And I'd just bobbing and weaving. Well, Sammy sees what's going on. He's like, dude, I got next. He's like, I want to fight. And me and Sammy start trading punches. And when I say trading punches, for everyone I hit him, he hit me.
Punches.
To the face. And he gets me with a good one, knocks me off guard. Ellis counted him. He said, that boy hit you. Because as soon as I went down, he kind of like stood over me and started hitting me in the face till I hit the ground. He hit me until I went down. And it's funny as fuck. I hit the ground. I jumped up and one fell motion. The fucking gloves and everything was gone. I was locked and loaded, ready to start feeding them to him. No sooner I hit and I was back on my guard. I was just hit, rolled back, and stood up. As I stood up, I slung the gloves off my hands and locked them in. He was like, ooh, you know, his eyes got about that fucking big around. He realized that he just got pissed off because when you're trading punches to the face, it gets a little aggravating, getting hit, you know. And he realized what he'd done. He lost his temper. He got in a good hit, and he was trying to capitalize on it. And, but I did. Dude, I hit the ground back on my feet like that. Ellis is probably exaggerating, but he did. He hit me a bunch before I ever even hit the ground. I come back up locked and fucking loaded and ready to fucking throw him to him. He got him out of that ground, and I was like, I just walked away. I hear him go up there, and he's talking. He's like, should I go talk to him? And I was like, no. You just need to wait right here. He'll be back in a minute. You just need to stay the fuck away from
We'll
him.
be friends again real soon.
Yeah, just don't go down there right now. But dude, and Sammy knew that I would fuck him up, dude. I'd just fucking around. I'd run up, jump, and kick over his head, and I mean right over his head to where it would fluff his fucking hair with my foot. You know what I mean? So he knew I would fuck him up.
He knew you were definitely.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh God, I pissed off the wrong motherfucker." It was funny.
I've been thinking about the one time someone genuinely pissed me off to the point that
Mean?
No. To the point that I can barely remember what happened.
I say I piss you off on
Like,
the
to point
regular.
that I'm ready to kick their ass.
Right.
Like, it has been very fucking. There's only one time that I can think that I've genuinely been ready and about to kick somebody's ass.
Dude, my grandmother wants me to teach you how to fight. You know the only way to do that is to fight, right?
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'm just saying.
You can teach me, I know, but still don't mean that I know how to fight.
Right, we're going to have to fight. I mean, you're going to have to learn how to use that shit that I show you.
Yeah.
I can show you all, like I told her in
You can give
there.
me the skills, you can't teach me how to use them.
I told her, I was like, here's the deal. I can stand here and show him this, show him that, until he actually uses it and it becomes fucking muscle memory. Like my mom drilled in my fucking head.
It ain't gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
Anyway.
My mother'd walk into a goddamn room and just fucking sling something at me and then say, hey, think fast. It wouldn't say think fast and then throw it.
In the middle of the fucking air, think fast.
If my mom said think fast, turn around and be ready to catch something. Phone, bottle. One time she threw a goddamn butcher knife. I didn't catch it. I moved out of the way. I turned around and I seen the glint of the blade. I was just like, nope. And that motherfucker hit the wall behind me. I'm like, nope, not fucking with that. No, thank you.
But yeah, one time I was genuinely pissed off to the point that I was honestly, if someone, it never got nowhere, but I genuinely don't know if I would have, if I took him to the ground, if I would have got off him.
Fair.
Coilet, fucking, he was a fucking soccer player. Fast as fuck, really annoying asshole. For some reason he was pissed off at me. And he said something about Dylan. Don't know how he fucking figured that out.
Wow.
He might have heard me talking to Simon or some shit.
That's fucked
He figured
up.
that out. Next thing I know, I have him fucking slammed against the locker and someone's pulling me away from him.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, that'd probably do her.
That is the one time that I genuinely was ready to beat somebody's ass.
Right. Dude, I feel like you could be a hell of a fighter if you just fucking...
If I was a fighter.
She just... I mean... Maybe you'll never... You didn't grow up quite like I did, so you may never... I grew up fighting. I had to. It was either that or get my ass beat, and I'm not gonna let somebody talk shit to me and beat my ass. You come at me fucking sideways, be prepared to fucking throw hands, because I'm not afraid to back... I'm not afraid one bit to fucking throw hands and take an ass whooping. And fucking... what the fuck's his name? Robert Canfield. Everybody called him Pooh or some shit like that. That motherfucker, dude, was a beast, and he was a legitimate bully. It's not like, you know, oh yeah, well they just picking. No, that guy was not a cool dude, and that motherfucker would beat your ass if you'd stand there and let him. I would fucking fight the fuck back, fuck him. But yeah.
Yeah, thinking back on it,
Travis McClung never was like that. Pooh was.
yeah, thinking back on it, honestly, at the time he didn't know anything about Dylan, he just heard his name. So I can't really be too pissed off at him looking back at it, but at the time, dude. Fucking...
Some things just shouldn't be said.
Some things just shouldn't be said.
That's it. And that's a...
But at the time, I think, if I remember correctly, Kane's the one who told me. I fucking hate Kane's guts, but he never fucking lied to me.
Right.
Fucking, apparently, fucking by the time I had him fucking slammed against the lockers, I already fucking elbowed him once across the fucking face.
Nice.
Apparently. I was fucking... I can't even say that I was seeing red, because one minute I'm standing there and the next he's fucking on the lockers.
Right.
But yeah. Looking back on it, I can't be mad at him because he didn't know
Yeah, he didn't know what he was doing.
at the time. Yeah, that is the one time that I have genuinely been pissed off to the point that I'm...
Ready to beat somebody's
Yeah.
ass.
To the point that I about did until... Fuck, who was it? I think it was Avery who basically pulled me off of him until the teacher essentially forced us to go to the office.
Right.
Fucking Avery Honecker, dude. He was the nicest guy. Avery was the kind of guy who can't really say that he'd kick your ass. Just kick anyone's ass. But he wasn't a pushover, but just looking at him, because he's so nice, he seems like the kind of guy who you'd spill hot soup in his lap and he'd apologize to you. That's
wow.
the kind of vibes he gives off just looking at him.
Damn.
That's not how he is,
Fair.
but he's just a nice guy, and just looking at him, that's the kind of vibes it gave off. He was a nice dude.
Dude, there was a time, whenever I first started working for Dad at the garage, I had been lifting weights for months, and was fucking, I was feeling good, dude. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I was itching for it. Begging somebody to fucking say something stupid. Oh, no. I lost that fucking... No, I didn't. I put it down because it was heavy. I am gonna need that back.
Anyway, you were looking for a fight.
And itching for it, just to see
what you could do.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Just to see how well I could do, you know, plain and fucking simple. And I never did, you know. Nobody ever squared off with me. But if they had, dude, I was fucking primed and ready for it. That one dude, man, that motherfucker, punk ass kid, like 19 years old. Him and his old lady had split up, and I started fucking the guts out of it.
Oh god, I remember this.
Yeah, that little motherfucker was coming to the garage to whoop my ass. I told him, I said, come on up here, big boy.
I routinely made jokes like, I want to videotape that shit.
I told him, I said, you come on up here. And then
Every time you talk about it, I was like, and I'm gonna be there. Can I post this on YouTube?
yeah, this little fucker, he go whoop my ass. Come on up, buddy. I'm here. You know, I ain't going nowhere. I'm right here. It's and it even told that woman of his, he's like, I'm gonna go up there. I'm gonna beat his ass. She's like, listen, you can go up there,
You ain't beating his ass.
but you ain't beating his ass. And he was like, oh, fuck. If I go up there, he'll call the law. She said, no, he won't call the law, but he is gonna stomp your fucking guts out. She told him flat out, he will stomp your ass. I done been fucking her for about 6 months, so she knew how strong I was. She knew what I could do. And just in a different way. And she told him, she said, go on up there. You think you got what it takes, you go on up there, but I guarantee you right now, he is going to beat your fucking ass. And that little fucker never, I would not have, and I will tell you right now,
You would have humiliated him.
I would have humiliated the fuck out of that kid. I would have never beat his ass. I wouldn't have hurt him. I wouldn't have.
You would have just fucking demolished his pride.
I would have. I would have broke him. I would have broke him as far as, you know, his fucking, any kind of fucking
You would have been
thinking.
severely humbled.
Yes. I would have humiliated. And old fucking Brenton goes, well, how the fuck you think you're going to do that? Said something smart ass. I said, Brenton, stand up and try to hit me. I said, I want you to legitimately stand up and swing on me like you trying to take my head off, and I'll show you what the fuck I'll do. And I proceeded to fucking just, I don't know how else to say it, I just countered. Every fucking thing he threw at me, I would counter it and push him. Counter it and push him. Counter it and push him. I was like, something like this. He'd go to swing, and I'd grab his arm, step under it, bring it up behind him, and push him away. He'd go to swing, and and then trip him and fucking put him on the ground. And I'm like, something like that. And Brennan was about 106 pounds heavier than me, and just fucking manipulated the fuck out of that boy. I was like, that's how, dude. If you know what you're doing, it's not hard to avoid being punched in the face. If you know what you're doing. And my mother, God rest her soul, made damn good and sure. She may have been a drunk and a bitch, but she made damn good and sure there wasn't nobody gonna whoop my ass unless they absolutely knew what the fuck they were doing.
So, as you know, I have no idea how to fight.
Alright.
As you
Oh,
are
I'm fully aware.
This
Yes, I know.
fucking-
Irritates the ever-loving piss out of me.
I know. So this
I don't
kid,
even like talking about it.
this kid, Blaine Williamson, I think is. Fucking
Whoops.
same size as me, but comparative height at the time, he was about this tall.
Okay.
Comparative to, and this is in middle school, so he was probably about this tall.
Fair.
But comparative height, that's about where he was to me. And apparently I love how a lot of my fucking fight stories go. Apparently I pissed him off somehow.
Accurate.
But apparently I had pissed him off somehow.
Some
I
way.
fucking turn around just in time to fucking see him with the most pissed off look on his face, fucking reared back, throwing a fucking basketball at me. Fucking pissed. This was fucking Eastern Greenbrier, like right behind the school type deal.
Fair. I know what you're talking about.
That little area, that walkway towards the
Yeah.
high school.
I know what you're
that
talking
area.
about.
That area. Fucking. I apparently went ultra instinct. That's the only way I can think to describe it. Because I do not have good enough reflexes. But I fucking put my hands up, grabbed the ball, threw it back at his face, and then climbed on top of him until he just. I didn't hit him, but I just
Set on him until he
more
couldn't
or
breathe
less.
anymore.
I think I hit him twice in the fucking gut.
I would never have the weight to do that. It's like,
I know.
are you done? Like, I'll get off of you. You're starting to turn purple. Are we done?
He fucking.
Hey, Google, dismiss.
He was fucking staggered back, tripped.
Shut-
By the time he realized what was happening, he was on his back and I was laying over him. Like I hit him twice in the fucking side. Just
That's
like,
funny.
hey, I'm here.
That's funny.
He didn't try anything ever again. But apparently I pissed him off a lot.
Dude, I could really and sincerely teach you how to fight if you were willing to learn. Like, it wouldn't take no time at all. You just have to practice it a little bit. And I really could teach you how to fight. But we would have to fight to a point. You'd have to try to hit me like you
That's
mean it.
smart.
Yeah. But it'd have to be like you'd have to take it seriously though. Elizabeth, as bad as she don't want to learn, she is going to learn how to fight. I will teach that kid how to fight. I told her, I said, when that little fucking bitch was bullying her, it absolutely pissed me the fuck off. She wouldn't do nothing about it. That little bitch would push Lizzie and then lean down and get in her face. I said, Lizzie, you headbutt me. You know how to headbutt. You know how to headbutt and make it hurt. You know. About the time that bitch leans down and gets in your face, lean back like you're scared and then just fucking headbutt her right between the fucking eyeballs and that little bitch will leave you alone. And I did say little bitch.
I think I've heard. I think I
She
heard
wouldn't
you
do
say
it. God, that pisses me off.
Yeah.
Got to defend yourself. I'm not saying go out and just fucking pick a fight. I swear to God, if I ever, heard of her picking a fight, I'd bust her ass. But there's a difference in picking fights and defending yourself. There's just a major league difference.
Yeah.
And if it's the last fucking thing I do before I draw my last breath on this planet, I will teach that kid how to fight. My mom started drilling it into me when I was, I'm going to say, about the time I started smoking weed with her. So at about 13. About the time me and my mom started getting stoned together, she started teaching me how to fight. And I'm going to tell you, and this is the God's honest truth, you can take it for what it's worth, the hardest I have ever been hit in my face was from my mother. And she hit me like a goddamn Mack truck. Knocked me clean off my motherfucking feet. I fought and fought several different grown-ass men.
You've never been hit like that?
Never been hit as hard as my mother punched me that day. No, I need to stop this. I don't need no more of these. I need these. But yeah.
Cambler, that was his last name, Cambler. Fucking, I told you about him just a bit ago. Fucking big guy, fucking 3 times my size football player.
Yeah.
Pretty fucking swell guy. And I've told you this story before, but Simon had pissed off Luke, I believe, who ended up fucking transferring over here anyway, but that's a different story. Fucking pissed off Luke.
Where's this basketball?
Luke's fucking same size as Kieran, but a lot more of a dick. And Simon didn't tell me, but apparently he was supposed to bring a buddy to fight Kieran.
Oh yeah.
And just kind of watching the whole scene unfold with him and Luke, someone essentially run up, jump, kick him in the stomach, fall over, and then repeat the process. Simon, I don't know how to fight. Simon didn't even know how to fucking remotely punch.
Psst. That's ridiculous.
I at least know, hey, don't throw yourself, throw your body at them to the point that you're just gonna bounce off them and hit the ground. I guess Simon thought he was gonna kick him in the stomach real hard and he was just gonna kill over.
Yeah, basically and I'm gonna break it down for you. What happened is Simon had seen somebody do a kick.
Probably.
And he thought that he was gonna do it.
And he didn't.
And he had never practiced it or, learned the proper way to do it.
And it did not work
And it did not work for him. Yeah.
Anyway.
Exactly.
That's irrelevant. I got a little too close to this. I got a little too close to Kieran. Because Kieran knew I was Simon's best fucking friend, he assumed he brought me.
Oh, God. Oh,
so,
jeez.
Kieran's like, so we fighting? No. I think we're fighting. No, we're not fighting. Oh, we're fighting. And he fucking swings at me. I step back. He's fucking going for my head, too. Step back. Fucking, didn't step back as quick on the third one. Got nailed right fucking here.
Oh, shit.
And Kieran fucking immediately reeled back. Fuck.
Never hit nobody before. What that sounds like to me.
Didn't hit nobody there for sure. And meanwhile, I don't
That's
really even
fucking
think
hilarious.
it dazed me.
Well, that's not really a spot. Oh, God.
It
Do you
kinda-
see this monstrosity? How are you supposed to hide that ugly
You're not.
I hate this son of a bitch,
But
man.
yeah, Kieran fucking... Kieran was such a nice guy. He was in the wrong place at the wrong time a lot of the time.
Fucking miserable.
I was, but that was probably. I think that's really what got me to start liking Kieran, because the second he realized that, hey, I just hit him full force, fucking, maybe broke my finger, and he just don't seem to care. He probably wasn't here to fight. Once he realized that, he just kind of chilled out, and that's what we realized, okay, Simon didn't tell me everything here.
Dude, I hate this. This is just a monstrosity.
Kieran, I can't really say we knew each other well, but I think we were friends. We talked semi-recently. Not recently, but semi-frequently. We had a bunch of classes together.
Right on.
He was just a nice dude. Kane fucking Fleshman, though. God. Kane was the classic fake friend.
Oh, yeah.
Only
Right.
thing he ever fucking... Guy's a dick, hate his guts. Don't know where the fuck he's at now. He's dead, sorry, still hate your guts. But, one thing I'll never say, aside from the whole, oh yeah, I'm your friend thing, he never lied to me.
Fair.
Might not have understood what he said at all points, but he would never straight up tell me a lie for his own benefit.
Right.
He was a dick, but at least he had some semblance of honor, I guess.
Right on.
Fucking Noah Fowler practiced karate. And, no,
Like, legitimately, or...
fucking went down to the dojo in Lewisburg and everything, apparently.
I mean,
Practiced karate.
you could learn down there.
I know.
At one point,
I was going
you could,
to,
anyway.
but the money that we were going to spend on that, my mother used for who the fuck knows what.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We gotta talk about that.
Anyway. Fucking, oh yeah, I'm a black belt. I know how... No, he didn't know how to fight. He didn't know how to fight.
The braggers usually don't.
Every time someone comes up, oh yeah, I know how to fight. I'm a black belt in karate. I'll kick your ass. Okay. I watched him fight twice. Both times he got his ass kicked. He whipped out some of his karate moves, got maybe one or two good hits in, and didn't last. It was honestly kind of funny.
I would never go as far as to say that I know any type of martial arts, but I can definitely hold my own in a fight.
You got your own fighting style.
Yeah. That's what I told that one motherfucker, dude. This guy, just every time you get on the mic with this kid, it's a pissing contest. It's a pissing contest. It's a pissing contest.
Oh, he's a mic.
And I'm telling you, dude, every fucking time it got to the point where anytime we talked about anything, he was just talking about
Trying to one-up you.
whooping. Yeah, and he talking about whooping my ass. I was like, dude, you will whoop my ass. Talk about how he learned this, he's trained in this, and been trained. Blah, blah. I was like, look, dude, I don't care. I'll stand up off the couch right now and beat your fucking ass.
Or get my ass kicked trying.
Or I was going to say, at the very least, get my ass beat trying. I know you're not just going to. You kept making it sound like he was just going to walk in here and destroy me. Like he could just.
Able to do nothing.
Yeah.
You're just going to sit there and take it.
Yeah, I'm like, that's not how that works. That's not how that would happen. I promise you.
You might beat my ass, but I ain't just going to sit there and take
Somebody that, you know, and somebody that has gone through, let's say, significant training, sure, you know, but never actually been in a fight, it's a little different. You know, you can learn and you can teach everybody, but if you don't actually use it to the point where, like I said, it becomes muscle memory, it's not going to do you any fucking good.
If you don't develop the reflexes and
Yes.
and everything,
Yes.
you're going to be the same as someone who doesn't know how to fight.
Yes. Not the same, because...
Well, you might know the theories on how to fucking, implement the shit you know, but it's not going to be very helpful.
effective, yeah. And I quit talking to him. I quit playing games with him because it was the same shit. It got old. I was just like, I'm done with it. I don't care. I don't know you well enough to give a fuck. But I just quit fucking with him. I hate that monstrosity.
What is it, Industrial Forge?
Yes. And it's not centered up neither. I gotta get back down there now.
The only thing I think to hide it would be to
Build something around it.
Make it a focal point, I guess. Make it like a factory area.
I guess. At the very least, this motherfucker's got to be somewhat centered up here.
Fucking.
Hold on a minute. I need to focus. Oh god. Wait a minute. I kind of like that. Plenty of room. I don't care if it is sticking off.
That does look kind of nice.
Yeah, oh, I like that. I'm glad I accidentally jumped right there.
Fair enough. So now you got it set up.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, Ethan Martin. Nice as fuck kid. Played Yu-Gi-Oh! With him a lot. Actually, I played Yu-Gi-Oh! With Avery, too. One of the reasons I fucking hated Koi was essentially, for Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, he was like, oh yeah, I got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards, I'll kick your ass. Never fucking even watched the anime.
Oh god.
Fucking came in, built his deck.
Didn't know how to play.
60 or so cards, and started whipping out fucking level 10 monsters out summoning. I was like, that's not your fucking role, buddy.
I'm like, wait a damn minute, that's not how this works,
It was a
though.
Joey situation. The only difference was I didn't like him enough to teach him. Anyway. But, anyway, that's just complete side bullshit. Fucking, Ethan. Don't remember who he was fighting. Ethan was another relatively nice kid, but can't really say he had a temper, but he did get into a lot of fights just because, you know, bad timing. Bad luck.
Fair.
Murphy's Law, whatever could go wrong will go wrong for him.
Right.
But yeah. Fucking, he, don't remember who he was fighting at all. It was, essentially in the mornings, we grab breakfast, then head into the gym, sit in the bleachers till we were dismissed.
Okay.
And, I was heading up to the bleachers. See Ethan fucking, just sorta chilling down in the middle of there talking to somebody. I don't think nothing of it. He had a few friends, so that I had no idea about. So I was like, oh, okay, he's probably just meeting up with one of his buddies. And next thing I know, I fucking look over. Ethan has laid him out. Missed the fight entirely.
I got one for you, and I'm glad when you said that laid out's what made me think of it.
Fair.
The coolest thing I had ever seen was Shane Dill Pickle.
Okay.
Shane is his first name, or Shane. Let's see. Everybody called him Pickle. It was Deal. There were the Deal boys. It was Shane and Sean Deal.
Okay.
One they called Deal, and one they called Pickle.
Fair enough.
And Pickle was about 5'4", 130 pounds. Oh God, not Mitchell. Is it Mitchell? For argument's sake, we're gonna say this boy's name's Mitchell. 6'3", because he was as tall as Devin Hoke. Did you ever meet Devin Hoke?
No.
6'3", about 180, 190 pounds. Walks up to the Pickle, starts running his cocksucker, and he's standing up like you know how like the lunch cafeteria benches, they have a seat that connects to the table, right? Shane's or Pickle is sitting in the stool. They're twins. Shane and Sean were twins. I still can't tell them apart. Known them for at least 17 years. Still can't. Not very well.
That's just how twins work.
And I swear, I looked over just at, like I hear the commotion going on, and I look over just in time to see him stand. As he stands up, comes from the floor with a fucking haymaker to the point fucking hit Mitchell. I'm gonna say his name's Mitchell. I don't really remember.
You don't know which one.
I don't know what the fuck his name was, but he comes from the goddamn floor with a fucking haymaker, hits that motherfucker so hard, picks him up off his feet, knocks him onto the fucking the lunch table. Trays and drinks and shit go everywhere, and he's watch that motherfucker. The typical just fucking arms fucking limp. You could tell he was out cold before he ever landed. But
just the fucking shit you always see in the shitty action movies. Fucking
Yeah.
pow.
yeah, it was just like that, dude. Like he was out before he hit the ground. But I looked over just in time to see that motherfucker come from a floor. Like as he stands up, plow, and they were some tough boys. They didn't weigh very much. They wasn't very big, but Mitchell comes to school the next day. His eye was fucking black as coal. His nose was fucking broke. His lips swelled out like his motherfucker. Dude, he hit him so hard. It fucking blacked his eye, broke his nose, and busted his fucking mouth.
That's great.
It was hilarious, dude. He never spoke to that motherfucker again, dude. It was great. Whoever his name was, I hated, could not stand the ground that motherfucker walked on. Still to this day. If I seen him out in public, I would speak for speaking purposes just to be polite, but I do not like that sumbitch.
Fair.
Never have.
Non-fight story. It was,
I forgot about that until you said that.
fair. I think you told me that story once.
Made me think
Anyway,
of it.
James and Roe, me, Dakota, and Irrelevant.
Fair.
Me, Dakota, and Irrelevant were playing poker. We were playing poker, and because none of us have any cash, essentially what we do is we'd swipe these little fucking bag pancake things. Comes like 8 little pancakes in a bag.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. We'd swipe a few of those, fucking way more than we should have. It was like, oh, one a person? No. Anyway.
Right.
Fucking just kind of put them all in a pile, get a few napkins or whatever, separate them, basically poker chips.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. We were playing Fat Kid Poker.
I like it.
Anyway, so, because at the point in time, I was practicing magic. You know this.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And it helped me so well when I was bluffing, because I have a pretty good poker face, at least when it comes to me and my friends.
Nice. Somebody that can't tell that you're lying?
Yeah.
Fair.
Somebody who honestly could tell if I was lying, but had never played enough poker with me to know. A professional poker player would probably fucking see through me immediately. But, you know, anyway. And every time, you know, I'd raise or go all in, they'd go to contest me, and, you know, they'd be talking about you like, oh yeah, you probably don't have this, and I'm like, don't forget, I'm a magician, and I shuffled the deck.
Mind fucking them.
Yeah, more or less. It was great. Like, no one really came out on top, because eventually they realized I was just fucking with them, that I'm not the kind of person to cheat at poker.
Right.
But it was fun. It was just good fun.
Alright, well this bad boy's ready to be loaded for bear.
I'll be right back.
To go get some oil at some point and throw in there. Actually, I'm just gonna leave that shit in there. Fuck it. This son of a bitch is useless anyway. I really could care less. Oh, Marshall, you've been sitting here listening to us run our mouth. Hope you wasn't trying to focus on the game. You just chilling, shooting shit. Genuinely what we do. If this was an actual Argentavis, a decent one, this would be ideal because it'd be right beside this motherfucker where the metal would go. Metal would come out of this, go into that. But that RG's trash, so it don't matter. Ooh, 900 stam, 200 melee. It's kind of shit.
So, time for some nerd shit story time. Anyway.
1 second. I got to go to the bathroom. Oh, this one's dope. This one come out good. So we got 1,000 stam, 400 melee, which is double the melee. That one come out really good. That's probably the original, maybe. Let's see. 100 more stam. Is that a tame? Or is that... That's the 190. That's the one I tamed. Let me check right here. Yeah, all the bred ones, pretty sure come out with, Anyway, hold that thought. I gotta go to the restroom real quick.
Yeah, sure, take your time.
Alright, I'll be right back, Marshall. Alright, I'm back, Marshall.
Dakota, being,
Excuse me.
playing the horny bard he was at the time, decided he was going to leave a monkey in charge of steering the ship they were on and go bang the tiefling.
Nice.
So, he's going down there rolling to seduce. She is not having it. And, eventually, he succeeds. You know, fucking getting her to lay down, you know, get ready to do it, and had been rolling just probability, essentially, for what to go wrong. And,
he's supposed to be steering the ship. Or whatever it was, right?
yeah, he left Monkey in charge of it, who has the attention span of a goldfish.
Oh.
So, he, you know, rolling for what's going to go wrong. The entire time they've been talking, because I've been doing this ever since he said, "Hey, Monkey, steer the ship."
Right. Waiting to get a negative roll so
Yeah.
something could go wrong.
And,
So it sounded like
perfect
me.
time, fuck it. They're Nate, just get ready to do it. And suddenly the ship crashes.
Oh, God.
And, you know, they get dressed real quick because they run ashore and weren't sinking. They get dressed real quick. Dakota's character runs up, what the fuck happened? And Monkey's sitting in a fucking banana tree, eating a banana.
Oh, God.
Like, saw a banana? What? Why did you crash the ship? Because I saw a banana. Well, why'd you? Because I was hungry.
Banana.
Yeah, more or less. Banana.
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 Banana. Banana. So, okay, so, and every time we talk about this, the same question pops up in my mind. As a bard, aren't you essentially having sex with the DM?
If they don't do a fade to black type deal, yes. I was always fade to black, roll to see how fertile you are.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, that's hilarious.
Dakota's character had, like, fostered 100 children by the time the campaign was over.
Oh my God.
Only kept one of them.
Jeez,
that he adopted.
Bro. I gotta get rid of some of this shit. I just don't
Anyway.
need this shit in my inventory. I'll go get new. I need it.
Anywho. So,
He's like, if you don't fade to black, yes.
I fade to black.
Yeah, it's the only way to handle that situation, bro. Like it's, and every time we talk about this, that's the first thing I think of. It's like, that's just awkward to me. It'd be very awkward.
Roll to seduce, you succeed. Roll to see if you get a breakthrough.
Nice. Yeah, that's the way to handle that. Okay. I was trying to think of a way to handle that
It's
situation.
very simple.
Yeah.
Say, oh yeah, she takes you to your room. Then she blows the candles out and roll to see if you get.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah.
Because if you're going in depth with that, you're just.
No, you ain't going in depth.
I'm just saying, if it did.
No. At that point, that's just.
I know. It's just sex roleplay. That's fucking
Fuck
hilarious.
Anyway.
He said, yeah, fuck that.
Not literally. Anyway, so at some point they end up essentially Monkey gets bribed with banana nut muffins because they met like a dwarf on the island, and I was just rolling for shits and giggles. And Monkey gets bribed with banana nut muffins. Essentially, fucks up, causes a magic and chemical reaction type deal, and teleports them. Fucking. They get teleported to this fucking lost kingdom.
Oh, God.
Fucking Ice Age snowed over castle, clearly stone, but has, you know, at this point, so cold and everything, it's essentially encased in ice type shit. All in all, a really neat fucking setting. I think I described it as like, as you were thrown into the sigil, suddenly the world around you warps. And the first thing you feel is cold. And then at that point went on, you know, to explain, yeah, you're in a rundown cabin now, yada yada. So eventually, at this point, the party, all of characters that Dakota had adopted into the party at this point. Fucking a goblin child.
That actually doesn't look bad.
What's the forge?
The base in general, man. This is the first base that I built that I actually enjoy. And don't have to ignore it when I come to
You
it.
just like how it's small, quaint, and have a bunch of animals out.
Kind of like
Squared up.
no, there's a symmetrical. There's a better word for it.
Yeah.
And this is a little offset. This down here to the left, this little shack where my generator's at, is a little offset.
Who cares?
But it's just a
That's
you
a
know,
side room.
yeah.
Don't need to be.
I have built so many bases, dude. I can't count the number of bases I've built in this game, and this is the first one that I genuinely like.
But yeah, so at this point the party consists of Nihilith, which is the name of the mother tiefling thing. Her daughter, which I named Nithilith, so it was Nethanith. Because I just didn't feel like looking for another name, so I changed an E to an I.
Fair.
Little goblin child that I don't remember the name of. And just random characters that, you know, when people wanted to play, they play their
So
character.
much more efficient. Oh my god, it is so much more efficient.
So, eventually, Dakota, somehow or another, oh yeah, because at this point they'd been to several different kingdoms, pissed off a guy named Schlancy. He was based off a song, essentially about a guy who'd get really drunk and then beat everyone's ass. You.
I never fought when
It
I
was-
was drunk.
It was a joke.
I always wanted to
Inhale.
fuck when I was drunk.
Inhale, breathe.
Fighting was the last. Now I will say, I have a fuse. It's about this long. Here, it's about that long. Okay.
If you're lucky.
All right. That's about how long my fuse is. 0 to pissed. Okay.
You're okay.
And when I'm drunk, that fuse goes from here to here. So one wrong phrase, and yes, I would probably throw hands.
But yeah, anyway. So at this point, Schlancy McGrew was the guy's name. He's Irish, obviously. Or Scottish, or whatever the fuck.
Okay.
That's irrelevant. I know I told you about Jester.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I used something like him in
Yeah.
that D&D I run on Discord.
Have I told you about his traveling hat shop?
Probably. We've
Fair.
talked about this
Fair. A lot.
a couple times. Yeah.
But traveling hat shop, essentially, Dakota wanted. It was a just random kingdom. Dakota wanted to dress up, you know, because he was trying to go fuck somebody, obviously. And walk into a jester's shop. He sells clothes, but he mainly sold hats. And you know, they go through getting his hats. Obviously, I'm doing my best fucking slightly high-pitched Beetlejuice impression. Hey, wanna buy drugs? Shit like that was the voice. It was fucking. It's horrible on my throat, dude. Anyway, I regret giving him that voice, but at the same time, anyway.
Right.
So, traveling hat shop. Essentially, every time Dakota needed something, he'd turn the corner, and there'd just be this random shop there. Jester's hat shop. Jester's hat shop. Or some shit. I don't remember what I called it. I think it was like the Jester's hat shop or some shit. Had hat in it twice. So it's very hard to say quick.
Wyverns are so irritating. I wish I could. I'm gonna have to go RG hunting. Look at that.
Yeah, that's dumb.
That's dumb. I
It
hit
didn't even land.
I hit X way back there, and this motherfucker darts out to God only knows where.
It don't even land.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, long story short,
What the fuck are you doing, dude? Come the fuck on and land down here. You know what? Fuck it. Bet you fucking land now. No.
you just don't want to land.
Are you serious? What is occurring right now?
Oh no. He just keeps going higher.
What are you doing, dog?
I believe I can fly.
What the fuck is he doing? This motherfucker's done lost his fucking mind.
You ran
I swear to
around
God, the
somewhere.
stronger they get, the dumber they are. I swear to Christ.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm on orbital cam. No wonder I can't do nothing.
So, anyway, long story short, now that you know about Jester's traveling hat shop.
Yeah.
Oh, there was also a chick in the party who could essentially steal time and cause paradoxes, which was the main way they fought. Anyway, so Dakotas decided to go out and start wandering through the frozen over kingdom. You know, trying to find any source of what happened, how the fuck they can get out of there, because the sigil they teleported there in had essentially been destroyed on teleportation.
Oh.
What meant to teleport fucking 6 people at once?
Fair.
And, can't find nothing, but who else does he find? But a fucking, because it always blended into the environment, a fucking frozen over Jester's hat shop. Fucking walks in, Jester's there as always.
What is this guy doing, dude?
I don't know. Dakota, at this point, apparently didn't realize that he was a demon. And he's like, oh yeah, I can get you out of here. Just, yeah, shake my hand. Yeah. He knew he was very magical. Because, again, he was teleporting a fucking hat shop around.
Mm-hmm.
And up until this one, he had always been an ally, so Dakota just never thought about it.
What am I carrying that's so goddamn heavy?
I don't know. But,
Hold on a second. I need to figure out what the fuck's going on because I'm carrying 107 pounds of nothing. Is it this shit? Not really. God almighty. I'm emptying my entire fucking
Armor,
inventory.
maybe?
I have nothing on me, and there's
shit, maybe?
there's 21 pounds there unaccounted for. That's fucking irritating.
That's very irritating. But, yeah. Walks into the shop.
Oh wait a minute. Hold on.
I think
Hold that
you found
thought.
21 pounds.
Okay, I was getting pissed, bro. I was getting so fucking mad.
If you are carrying something and you can't figure out why you have, like, however many pounds, just assume you have a backpack.
Yes, God, that was pissing me off. Like, I mean, major league to the point to where you talking was irritating me. Not,
Yeah, I know.
just to sit, like, everything going on, the wire not landing, can't carry nothing. Okay, we're good. Yeah, we're good now. Yeah,
Okay,
we're
just for
straight.
Anyway, so Dakota walks in, shakes his hand, assuming he's just gonna, teleport him somewhere. And he does. Teleports him back in time. To essentially the kingdom when it was hustling and bustling. Alive. And it was the same kingdom, essentially, that, essentially the previous characters, the ones you rescued at that one point, had ruled.
Oh, okay, cool.
He goes on about his time meeting, all the old characters, so on and so forth. Met a robot that his previous character had made. It was pretty neat. But eventually he wanted to go back. Fucking had pissed off Ilum, which was the king, which was my character. Fucking pissed off Ilum. And because that guy he was the kind of guy who would sick guards on you for the smallest things just because he didn't give a fuck. And usually it wasn't for murder purposes, it was just, yeah, go flick him or some shit.
Right.
But he genuinely wanted Dakota's character dead. And because Dakota's previous character was essentially a really smart adventure dude, they had essentially magical shit that let him fly. Magical, like, armor and shit. So
it's ARK.
Huh?
ARK.
Yeah, except magic instead of science. Anyway, but, fucking flying after him. At this point, Dakota somehow has managed to get like 100 or so feet in the air and is falling.
Oh god.
Fucking yells out from Jester. Jester appears. I don't know if you remember No Game No Life, but you remember that scene where they're
Yes.
falling from the sky?
Before you ever even said it.
Yeah, and
I know
Ted's
exactly
just
what you're
kind of
about.
chilling and chatting.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially what was going on.
I do
And he's
remember
like,
that.
"Oh yeah, sure, I'll get you out of here. Just you have to pay a
Pull
price."
my finger.
And he was just like, "Oh yeah, just you're gonna have to pay a price." Okay, I hadn't thought of that yet. Anyway, so eventually, because he's about to crash into the ground, he accepts the fucking deal. Teleported back. Fucking is out in the cold now, but right next to the castle, so it's fine. You know, happy reunion, da da da. He walks out, and a ice dragon lands,
Oh god.
perched on the fucking tower. This is the thing that essentially froze the kingdom over. And at this point, I should mention that I had given both my character and his character stands, Star Platinum and the World, respectively, just for shits and giggles, because I ran out of ideas.
Wow. Okay.
Again, this was just a thing of mismatched everything.
Okay.
Fucking monkey was a Saiyan, for fuck's sake. That was the kind of shit. It was just a mismatch of every fucking thing I could think of.
Sounds like it.
It was fun, though. It was the kind of mismatch that was just fun.
Nice.
But,
As long as you're having fun, that's all
yeah.
that matters.
I didn't need to make a coherent story. We just wanted to fuck off, play D&D. Have
Yeah.
fun. But, plus, Dakota didn't watch anime, so he thought everything was original.
Now that's great.
Dakota don't watch anime.
That's hilarious.
But,
How do you end up being friends with somebody that doesn't watch anime?
I was friends with him before I watched anime.
Fair.
Plus, he's just a really nice dude. But, yeah, everyone comes out because Dakota at this point, he has a spell, Lehman's Tiny Hut, which essentially makes an impenetrable, like, 5x5 little invisible area that nothing can get him or his allies in. And, you know, at first his whole thing was, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck the dragon. I'm a bard. I'm gonna fuck the dragon. I rolled. I'm like, okay, roll to seduce. Didn't tell him what I rolled for. He rolled, he's like, okay, I got a nat 20. Okay, you seduce the dragon. It's a guy.
Oh god.
He casts his spell real quick while the thing's trying to get into it.
Oh god.
And, you know, hearing the commotion, the party, all NPCs of course, run outside. The dragon was not seduced by them and is very hungry.
Oh god.
Turns around, fucking freezes them.
Oh no.
The only reason Monkey survived was because he had the world stop time and dodging it. But,
Damn.
so that's essentially both Monkey's and his second, you know, this is Monkey's second family because of bullshit backstory that I don't want to get into.
Alright, you told me about it, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. I just don't
And this is
remember.
Dakota's character's first family. And, needless to say, between having an angry Saiyan, someone who has magic, both of them with stands that can stop time, that dragon didn't last very long. Fucking get, I want to say a couple miles out from the kingdom, thing crashes into the tundra dead. Is being pummeled to death. Fucking, they hole up inside the dragon. Keep warm, obviously. And,
Who thought of that?
Dakota.
Nice.
I was hoping he would. Dakota thought of it.
Nice.
And he holes up inside the dragon. It's just him and Monkey. He eventually like, yeah, pretty sure the reason that... he didn't say it like that, but he's like, I'm pretty sure that I ended up killing him inadvertently. He said, they're dead because of my fault or some shit like that.
Making sure it wasn't static.
Fair. So they're dead
And you
'cause-
can hear you, like, you're coming
Yeah.
in loud and
just a
clear.
bit.
Oh, no, like,
Yeah, loud and clear.
loud and clear.
Okay.
Nice. I like it.
But, yeah, he essentially said that he killed him. Monkey's like, no, you didn't. You know, you were being you shouldn't have came out. You know, or I shouldn't have brought him out. Kind of thought you were in a fight because you didn't realize it was a dragon. Yada yada. He's like, no, I made a deal with the devil. Made a deal with Jester. And, you know, didn't read the fine print, essentially. And because Monkey's just gone through a lot of trauma, he was pissed.
Shit.
And just kind of, I played the sad piano theme from Hulk as I described him walking out into the blizzard going on.
Wait, what am I missing here? Oh, okay. I'm all right. Go ahead. I'm good.
Okay, you're good?
Yeah, I'm missing dragon eggs.
So, eventually they end up, once the blizzard clears, he goes out, finds a monkey, they reconcile, yada yada. Only character that survived was a little goblin. I rolled for it. Everyone died except the goblin.
I remember that. I remember us talking about something like that.
Yeah. Anyway, so time passes. Time passes. Because I let him beat the main boss of the area because, like, okay, this is a pretty thematic moment here. Anyway, time passes and everything's said and done. Both Dakota's character and Monkey had basically made it their life goal to find Jester and kill him. Fucking kept coming up short. About 10 or so years later, they eventually moved on. Like, okay, we're not finding him. We've been to fucking every plane of existence we can think of, and he's just not there.
Yeah.
We just move on. They eventually move on. Like, Monkey fucking has a kid. Dakota's character has finally settled down, got a kid, and they even met because I gave him a TARDIS from Doctor Who.
A what?
A time machine.
Oh.
Straight up time machine. But, yeah, they'd even managed to essentially go super far into the future where a lot of people were robots. Met a guy named Wrench and brought him back to the past. So there's just this robot dude running a bar, essentially.
Nice.
Fucking best friends with him. But, eventually they get drunk at Wrench's place, and I, tell him to roll. Basically, I don't make him roll often when he's getting drunk, because at this point his character has such a high tolerance, unless he's drinking something specifically made to knock him out. I don't usually have him roll. Have him roll, he's like, oh, okay, rolls. Fucking, he had to get a nat 20, he didn't get a nat 20.
Oh, God.
Passed out. When I wake up, because at this point, both him and Monkey essentially lived on a compound in a city. They were rich. Rich as fuck. Had fucking a mansion of peace, more or less. And, I describe as you wake up in a gutter, and at this time the gutter's like, oh, okay, I just got blackout drunk. Presumably I'm naked. Okay, yeah. He wasn't taking it seriously. I'm like, and you smell wood burning. Like, okay. And they roll a perception check. He rolls, gets high enough, and like, as you come to clear your eyes, you realize you are passed out, waking up outside of your the gate to your compound, and everything's set ablaze. So naturally, in a panic, he runs in, gets his kid out, yada yada, and he's trying to figure out who the fuck did it. And I tell him, as you look up, you see standing on the burning roof of your manor is Jester, laughing his ass off. Naturally, he takes it about as well as you'd expect.
Sure.
Tries to murder him. Can't catch him in time because Jester can move through stop time, because why not? Wouldn't be fun if he could just insta-kill him.
Yeah.
Monkey goes into the time machine, which I had said, oh yeah, Wrench has modified it to let you move between different planes of existence, yada yada. Because, I was just having fun at this point.
Yeah.
They go, head down into essentially go to because Jester told him where they'd be. It's fucking ninth circle of hell, more or less. They go down to the ninth circle of hell, and at this point, over the course of the campaign, I don't know where I'm going with this, I'll tell you in a minute. They get down to the ninth circle of hell, fight their way through a couple hordes of demons, but eventually they get overpowered and knocked out. Or rather, Code's character gets knocked out. When he wakes up, he's essentially in a coliseum. He had pissed off Monkey at this point, saying some shit. Pissed off Monkey. Because Monkey just wanted to let bygones be bygones at this point.
Right.
He's like, listen, I got a kid now. I ain't trying to piss off a demon who I can barely do anything against.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah, they got into a fight. He left him in the middle of hell. Didn't take the time machine or anything, but he left to go do his own thing.
Right.
And eventually, Dakota's character gets overpowered, wakes up in a coliseum of sorts, fighting. Fights through 2-3 waves, and a figure walks out. It's Monkey, and he's pissed.
Oh god.
So the two get fighting, and just because at this point both of them can move through stop time, they end up chatting in stop time, like, hey, I'm not pissed anymore, yada yada, just gotta put on a show so we can get the fuck out of here. So they fight for a bit, and this point over the 15 or so years in game, they had encountered Schlancy a lot. Essentially, that one guy that I was telling you about, get drunk, fuck everything up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they had encountered him a lot. Every time they went to a town, I was like, oh god, they pissed someone off. They can't do nothing. What am I gonna do? Oh, hey, wait, yeah, I have a character they haven't killed yet and can't kill yet. And I throw Schlancy at him.
Nice.
Because I think the original way he got pissed off was Dakota had stolen his drink. So it just started a fucking blood feud. But,
I'm gonna pass it.
no, it was Monkey who stole the drink. Dakota was just a dick about it. So, anyway, and Schlancy's in hell. He died. Went to hell. And they're fighting. And, they're fighting, da-da-da-da-da-da, the entire time. I had given Schlancy a weapon that, if you rolled a nat 20, he instantly decapitated his opponent. It's called the Vorpal Longsword, and it's actually a thing.
Jesus Christ.
And the entire time, he's like, okay, if he rolls a 20, he's killing Monkey. If he rolls a 20, he's killing Monkey. And he rolled a 20. Described as, Monkey stops time, and Dakota's character could see him rush over, and just as he got close, Schlancy moved through stop time somehow, grabbed him, and as time resumed, threw him into the air, and as he came back down, cut his head off. Naturally, Dakota's character took that about as well as you'd expect.
Sure.
Schlancy dies. Dakota freaks the fuck out, goes to murder Jester. At this point, it's on a fucking warpath. Essentially, has turned into the fucking Doom guy. Metal music playing in the background.
Right.
Gets in, fucking
Doom guy, I like the reference.
yeah. Gets in, beats Jester's ass to the point that he retreats.
Really? Nice.
Yeah. But gotta give him the anime rage power up. Giving him an anime power already.
Yeah.
But yeah, he retreats. So Dakota goes back to the thing. He's fucking heartbroken. Actually goes back to the present time. Forgets that he has a time machine. That he's using a time machine to travel. And essentially broke the news to Monkey's daughter that, yeah, your dad died. She took that about as well as you'd expect.
Not worth the piss.
Yeah, and considering they're the kid of, like, a known they're a Saiyan. That was, okay, I'm stealing the time machine, wink wink.
Yeah.
I didn't say it like that, but like, oh wait, yeah. So he takes the time machine, goes back, and at this point, he goes back to about, I want to say, a week or so before everything happened. And in canon, I told him, like, oh yeah, Monkey's been kind of secluded, kind of off to himself, so on and so forth.
In
And,
hell, I guess?
No, just remember he fucking time traveled.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just time traveled back a week.
Oh, okay. No, I'm caught
Yeah,
up.
and I had basically been telling him before he went drunk that, yeah, Monkey didn't go with you, he's been, kind of off to himself, kind of holed up in his own area, and this is why, because middle of the night, fucking Dakota's character shows the fuck up. Time traveled back. Shows the fuck up in Monkey's attic. and he knows it's not his version of Dakota's character because that guy's passed out drunk about 10 feet next to him.
Okay, well, God, you've lost me. What?
So Dakota's character time traveled back in time a week.
Alright, so the character... Hold on. This is... Okay.
I know, it gets convoluted.
This is getting... I gotta get caught. Now I'm very confused. So, the Dakota that was with the decapitated monkey travels back in time
About a week.
1 week.
Yes, once he gets back to Earth.
And at this point, now what's happening?
So, at this point, time travels back in time.
And his original character in this time period is outside, passed out, drunk.
No, he's passed out about... So he time travels back in time, ends up in Monkey's attic. He's essentially going back in time to save him from...
I get that. Yeah, I understand. No,
Went
that
back
I
in
get.
time. Monkey knows it's... Because his version of Dakota's character is passed out drunk 10 feet away from him.
Okay.
That...
Alright, now we're on the same page.
Okay. So naturally, his first thought was, it's Jester coming to fuck with me.
Right.
Hadn't really told him about it, but essentially Jester had been fucking with him for about a month at that point. Just fucking tormenting him for shits and giggles. But, eventually he convinces him to just step into the fucking time machine. You'll be fine. I didn't make it cause a paradox because essentially the time-traveling fighting lady, whatever the fuck, that he had in the party before, essentially giving him 3 get-out-of-paradox jail-free cards. He used 2 of them, used his last one to stop a paradox from happening with this, saved Monkey's life.
Nice.
And this is how the campaign ended. They essentially track down Jester, force him to come into the time machine, and because they couldn't beat him, essentially...
Hold up.